Hi, this is Joe DiMaio with FantasyPlayersEdge.com, bringing you a recap of Week 8 in the National Football League and a preview to Week 9's fantasy action. Aaron Rodgers got off to a slow start in the first half, but finished with 287 yards and 3 scores versus the Vikings. He added 52 rushing yards. His counterpart in the game, Brett Favre, tossed 4 TDs against the Packers and totaled 244 yards. Other noteworthy performances by quarterbacks were turned in by Donovan McNabb, Tony Romo, and young Mark Sanchez. Fantasy quarterback luminaries Matt Schaub, Jay Cutler, and Phillip Rivers all underachieved, while Kurt Warner turned the ball over 6 times against the Panthers. Brett Favre and Mark Sanchez are on bye this week. If you need a quarterback bye-week replacement, take a look at Matt Hasselbeck. He has a soft matchup against the Lions' pass defense that has allowed 18 aerial scores this season. Also, you might want to turn to David Garrard, who was a deep disappointment last week against the Titans. He's likely to have a bounce-back game against the Chiefs' pass defense that allows 7.8 yards per pass attempt. Maurice Jones-Drew turned 8 carries into 177 yards and 2 TDs versus the Titans. In the same game, Chris Johnson had 228 yards and 2 scores on 24 totes against the Jaguars. Steven Jackson indeed scored his first touchdown of the season against the Lions, and he parlayed that with 166 total yards. Matt Forte had a breakout effort versus the Browns, amassing 121 yards and 2 scores, while Frank Gore had a 64-yard TD romp against the Colts and finished with 134 combined yards. The running back disappointment of the day was Steve Slayton. Slayton was benched as he fumbled again and managed to total only 11 yards against the Bills before being banished to the sidelines. Ryan Moats took advantage of the Slayton benching, accumulating 151 yards and 3 scores, and he'll have an opportunity this week to come up big against the Colts' interior defense. Grab Ryan Moats for a start this week. The oft-maligned Julius Jones has a chance to excel against the Lions' run defense that yields 4.8 yards per carry. Grab Jones for a spot start this week if one of your big-name running backs is on bye. Wide receivers Reggie Wayne and Vincent Jackson excelled yesterday, while Brandon Marshall, Lee Evans, TJ Houshmandzadeh, Mike Sims-Walker, and Anquan Bolden disappointed. Grab Malcolm Floyd as a possible bye-week replacement at WR3 as Chris Chambers was cut by the Chargers today. This is Joe DiMaio with FantasyPlayersEdge.com, making sure that you get the edge and win your league.